Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Yoga for Skaters YouTube channel. My name is Ace, your friend in yoga and off skates training, and today I have for you a simple, strong side plank practice. So while simple, it will be challenging in that it's going to challenge our strength, but the movements are all movements that you know. So you don't need any props for today. And we are going to start our practice today. We're going to get right into it in downward facing dog. So go ahead and find your way into your downward facing dog here. And just take a moment to pedal out the feet, shift the hips side to side, whatever you like to do to help yourself get ready in this starting position, our starting inversion. Beautiful. Yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's take a few wildcats here just to kind of warm up the spine. So lift way up high on the heels or on the balls of the feet so the heels are off your mat. Round the low back, pull that rounding up the length of the spine, shoulders over wrists, and then push right back to downward facing dog. Nice. One more time there. Lift way up high, round the spine, pull it forward, and then shift it right back. Beautiful work right there. Nice. Take a full inhale and a full exhale. Beautiful. Next inhale, shift forward to that high plank position. And we're just going to start with a little asymmetrical plank here to get us warmed up. So take the feet as wide as you need to. And I've got my feet as wide as my mat. And start by reaching that right arm right up overhead. Good. Notice if there's any shifting of the hips or shifting of the shoulders. Bring that right hand down. Same thing, second side. Left arm reaches up and out. And same things to notice. Hip, shoulder shifts. I've got a little shifting going on. So core comes back. Left hand comes down. Good. Go ahead and bend the knees. And we'll lower, bending the elbows, lower the hips, chest. Good. And then inhale, rise up for a little cobra or maybe a larger cobra if you're ready. And then all the way down, all the way up and back to that downward facing dog. Beautiful. Full inhale here in down dog. Full exhale. So let's go ahead and start this flow. We're going to start with the left foot. So reach that left leg up and back. Go ahead and stack the hips, bend the left knee, open it up. Beautiful. Next inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Inhale, rise up for high lunge. Beautiful. Take a full inhale here in your high lunge. Nice. And as you exhale, we'll bring the hands down. We're going to work in this plank a little bit. So here we go. You're going to squeeze your left heel to your left sit bone so that that knee stays to the chest. And then working the hip flexor, take that left knee to the right tricep. Good. Take that left knee to the left tricep. Awesome. Step that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Beautiful. Go ahead and bend into that right knee. Nice. And then nice and easy, you can come onto that right forearm. And then left hand can come to the left knee for just a moment for a gentle twist. Good. And a little rest for the wrists. Beautiful. And then find your way back to center. So you're going to keep that right hand grounded, okay? We're going to be coming into a right side plank. So right hand stays grounded. Tuck the left toes, lift that left leg. Really strong. You're going to pivot on the ball of your right foot into that right side plank. And I want you to keep squeezing your left knee towards the left side body as you open up from here. Good. And then left leg can go long or it can stay lifted. We're holding 3, 2. Good. Pivot around to that high plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees. Good. Bend the elbows to lower the thighs, the hips, and the chest. Beautiful. Inhale, rise up for that cobra. Exhale, come on down. All the way up and back to downward facing dog. So nice. So nice. Beautiful work there. Take a breath here. I'm just going to switch around here so I can keep facing you. So take a flip around here, and we'll do the right side. So inhale the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, stack the hips. Bend that right knee, open it up. Beautiful. Good. On your next inhale, right leg straight up and back. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. A moment in your high lunge. Good. Feeling that core toned, arms overhead. Good. Strong through the low body, strong through the core. And then arms come down. Start to find firmness through the shoulders. And then we're going to squeeze that right heel to the right sit bone. Right knee to left tricep. Right knee to right tricep. Right foot comes to the outside of that right hand. Good. Bend into the left knee, left forearm comes to the mat, and you find your little twist here. So just a note, that transition of right knee to tricep and then bringing the foot down, that's your hip flexor strength. That takes mobility and strength. So keep practicing this. If that felt a little awkward or quirky, keep practicing this. Increases in hip mobility and strength allow us to move in that way. Good. Go ahead and find your way back up, and we'll find the same transition into our side plank with on the left side. So tucking the left toes, lengthen that left leg, firm up that left leg. We're pivoting on the ball of the left foot. Good. Keeping that right knee to the right side body, picking the right arm up, and then maybe right leg goes long or stacks. We take a hold for 3, for 2, nice. And then pivoting around into that high plank position, beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, knees down. Bend the elbows, lower the thighs, the hips, the chest. Good. Inhale, rise up for that cobra or up dog, whatever feels good. And then all the way up and back to downward facing dog. Perfect. We'll take full inhale here. Full exhale. Awesome. Next inhale, reach the left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward. Left foot comes in between the hands, bend the right knee. Inhale, rise up. We're coming into our low lunge here. Beautiful. Awesome. And so feeling a little more through the front of that right hip flexor. Again, we're using the hip flexors today a lot alongside our side planks so that we can challenge those side planks with some of these transitions. Good. As you're ready, go ahead and bring the hands down. Perfect. You're going to tuck the right toes and we're going to lengthen that right leg back. Perfect. So we're setting up for a front plank first. Okay. So front plank first, and then we go into that left side plank again with a little variation. So squeeze the left heel to the left sit bone. Perfect. Take it wide to the left tricep. Then take it across to the right tricep. Good. Then you're going to pivot around, coming onto the inner edge of the right foot and the left hand. Then can the index finger, middle finger of your right hand grab the left toe, reach it straight out. And this is a starting point for one of our arm balances. Good. Hold for 3, 2. Nice. Pivot it back around. Can you come up and back to that three-legged dog? Very nice. Full inhale here. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a breath here. I'm just going to flip it around and we'll find the same little ditty on the second side. So inhaling, right leg up. Exhale, right foot steps in between the hands, coming down into your low lunge. Inhale, rise up. Awesome. A moment here. Yeah. So we just had that left leg going across the body there, getting a little bind out of that side plank. Perfect. And then let's find this on the second side. So the hands are going to come down. Perfect. We'll start by lighting up the back leg. Tuck the toes. Good. Left glutes engaged, left quads engaged. Perfect. Right heel squeezes to the right sit bone. Right knee to right tricep. Right knee to left tricep. And then pivoting to the inner edge of that left foot. Right knee is high. Index middle finger of the left hand grabs the right big toe. Push it forward. Yeah. Notice where you feel it. Good. One more inhale. Exhale. Release back into three-legged dog. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Right foot comes down. Taking a moment in downward facing dog. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Bend the knees. Sink the hips back. Good. Wrap the arms around the shins here and give the shoulders and the wrists just a moment to release and relax. Beautiful. So transitions, right? Transitioning into side plank, transitioning out of side plank. And so those transitions can help us find a little more strength, maybe a little more fluidity as we flip our dog. So go ahead and sweep those arms up overhead. Inhale, shift forward. And we're coming up and back to downward facing dog. Yeah. So before we flip that dog, let's find a little twist here. So step the feet about a foot's distance closer to you. And you can always adjust this stance here. I take a shorter stance for this particular move to feel a little more steady. So for this particular move, I'm gonna keep my left hand grounded. I'm gonna bend my right knee a lot and reach with my right hand for somewhere along the left leg. Perfect. And so if you can maintain this position in the full length of your down dog, that's totally fine. We're feeling outer hip stretch, but we still want to feel nice, long, low back. Good. One more inhale here. And exhale, undo that side. And then we'll do the same thing second side. Bend that left knee a lot. Thread the left arm through the right. Finding that twist on the second side. Beautiful. As you inhale, press the floor away with those fingertips. As you exhale, lean into the stretch. One more inhale. Exhale, unwind. Perfect. Walk your way back to your downward facing dog. Perfect. And then first side, inhale, right leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, stack the hips, bend that right knee. And then if you're into it for our back bend today, go ahead and flip your dog. Good. Sending the hips to the sky, right arm reaching overhead. Good. One more full inhale here. And as you exhale, come back around. Yes, seeing how that transition supports that flipped dog transition too, right? All right, here we go. Same thing. Second side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, stack the hips. Bend the left knee. Tip it all the way back. You're on that right hand. Hips to the sky. Left arm overhead. Good. Inhale here. And exhale. Nice. One more inhale. Exhale, bring it back around. Left leg to the sky. Left foot comes down. Nice. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Exhale, knees down. Bend the elbows, lower the thighs, the hips, the chest. Good. And then just stack the hands. Rest your forehead on the backs of the hands. And if it feels good to bend the knees and kind of windshield wipe the feet side to side, you can do that just to wiggle it out. Nice. And then relaxing there. Go ahead and sweep the arms under the shoulders, press on up. And then just before we wrap it up for today with planks, side planks, I always seem to get a little into my neck. So let's just take a moment to stretch out the sides of the neck. First side, go ahead and bring the top of the left hand under your sits bones or under your ankle if you're seated on your heels, and then chin to chest. Rock the right ear to the right shoulder. So you got this kind of built-in traction for yourself. Shoulders, chest, hands, wrists, elbows, everything did a lot of work today for us to be able to do those planks, right? So we'll take a nice moment just to tell our body thank you and at ease. Good. As you're ready, bring the chin back down to the chest. Relax the left hand. Good. And then we'll take that right hand, sink it under the sit bone or the ankle if you're seated with your knees folded. And then that left ear rocks over to the left shoulder. Perfect. Not as much range on this side, I'm feeling. But that's why we do it, right? It's good to know where you're at. It's good to know what you're working with, and then you go from there, right? No judgment. Don't have to be hard on yourself. You got to know where you're at before you can figure out where to go. And so go ahead and bring that chin back to your chest. Release the hand. If this was your first time moving through some of these transitions in side plank, I really encourage you to come back to this video and try them a few times. Sometimes things just click and it'll all come together and the transitions will smooth out. It just takes practice. As we know, what we do and what we practice grows stronger. So thank you so much for joining me here today. If you liked this practice, go ahead and like and subscribe to the Yoga for Skaters YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time.